Welcome back to Red Business in Focus with thanks to Cork's local enterprise offices, where we're meeting the personalities behind ambitious businesses. And we are coming up to the Christmas, so you might want to think about shopping local, supporting local this Christmas season. That being said, we have a great local idea today with a fabulous lady in the form of Louise Moran from Flourish Emporium, a collection of candles, reed diffusers, room sprays, all inspired by magical moments you wish you could bottle up and save forever. Now that sounds like the perfect Christmas present for someone in my life, but to talk us through what you have done, Louise, you're very welcome. Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much. I'm delighted to be here.
We have lovely smelly things here, and I refer to them as smelly things because I'm an ignorant person, but you have 30 seconds in which to tell us a little bit about the business.
Okay, so Flourish Emporium, we believe that every scent tells a story. So with our collection of candles and reed diffusers and room sprays, we tell people stories. So for instance, we have our Summer Days collection, which is all about those memories that you have spent with people on a summer night, or Yours Forever is our wedding one, which comes from my background in the wedding business. Okay,
so it is something that's very much on trend at the moment.
It is.
It's a very competitive market space. Mm-hmm. You could have done other things. Why did you do this to yourself?
I ask this question many times a day, you wouldn't believe. But no, I absolutely love telling people stories. My background was within the wedding industry. And when I was a wedding planner, I used to always try and make people's wedding days more bespoke by giving them a certain fragrance so that when they smelt that fragrance, they would always remember it. So of course, when COVID hit then, the wedding business unfortunately kind of took a little bit of a back turn, and I decided to go full time into creating fragrances. And the one thing that I love is I love how a fragrance can just bring you back to a particular moment in time. And as I said, I've started with our very first fragrance, which was Yours Forever. And that's the story of someone's wedding day. So I incorporated everything that you could imagine from a wedding day, from the flowers, from the getting ready in the mornings, all those small, subtle little scents, and brought them all together. And it's just when you smell that again, you can light it again after your wedding day, and it's just going to bring you back to that time when you were saying I do.
And were you in your kitchen like Harry Potter, kind of mixing
like
potions?
Harry Potter, yes,
yeah.
Mixing potions, mixing scents. And I suppose when I'm trying to come up with different scents, I immediately go to a story of something that will remind me of a story. But I also encourage people when they purchase my fragrances to create their own stories with those fragrances as well. Like there's one particular now, we've just released it, it's called Peony, and that actually is a story of my grandfather who used to grow them in the garden for me, and that brings me straight back to being with him in the garden when I was a child. So it's just the power that fragrance has to really, I suppose, bring you back to a moment in time.
Look, I'm a child of the 80s, right?
Yes.
And the most excitement you had was an old bit of Glade that would be sprayed around the room, hoping to overpower whatever noxious fumes had been emitted. People are much more discerning right now. I mean, it is a big market globally, isn't it?
It is, and it's all about, I suppose, not just for scenting the environment that maybe you're working in, it's for scenting the environment of your home. So having a different fragrance for your living room, to your kitchen, to even the bedroom. There's some lovely lavender blends that we have as well for the bedroom that really help, calm down at night time. We all have such busy lives now, kind of post-COVID, and everyone's back in the offices and back kind of on the rat race again. So it just really brings it back.
So this is lime, basil and mandarin.
That's one of our most popular. That is our Summer Days one. So to bring back those memories of when you're sitting out in the patio with your friends and having the drinks and that lovely summer sun coming in and just that nice zesty kind of feel from it.
It does work. I can get it there. It says it's a soy candle.
They are, yes.
And it's a hand poured. So there's a lot of effort goes into this.
A lot of effort goes into them. So all of our candles, they're all made with the purest of ingredients. So every ingredient that we put in is all ethically sourced, they're sustainably sourced, and they are as natural as we can possibly get them, especially with using the soy bases. There's no nasties in them, which you can get with some other fragrances.
You set up your business in East Cork, you have a shop in Middleton,
yes,
but I'm presuming you're selling online. Did the local enterprise office help you get up and running?
They have indeed. So the local enterprise office helped me with my trading online voucher first, so to help us get up online and get started and get selling. And now we have just opened, as you mentioned, our first retail store. We only opened there 2 weeks ago, so it's our first Christmas, and they really helped me, and they're helping me now as well. We're hoping to show our products to a larger audience, and we're going to be attending Showcase in January with the local enterprise office
So
as
you're
well.
getting to show other people abroad or in Ireland?
So both, yes. So it'll be national and international markets, and we're hoping that people are going to fall in love with our products as much as we have.
Well, they're wonderful, and honestly, it's something that everybody's house, they have at least one of these. If they don't have the candle, they have the diffuser.
You do.
I only learned what a diffuser was about 6 months ago, but you've got lovely ones here as well.
Thank
What's
you.
the website if people want to look you
The
up?
website is flourishemporium.ie, and the same for Instagram and all our socials, and we are on the main street in Middleton if you want to pop in, and I can create a bespoke fragrance for you.
Well, Louise, thank you so much for coming in to talk to us today.
Thank
Best
you
of
so
luck.
much for having me. Thanks a million.
That's it for this episode. Join us next time when we will continue our Shop Local theme. On our next episode, we will have a local gem to tickle your taste buds. Kevin Ahern, speaking of Middleton, from Sage, will tell us about their nationally acclaimed multi-award-winning Sage that evolved into a funky neighbourhood-style restaurant and a food store called Sage to Go. That's next time on Red Business in Focus, with thanks to Cork's local enterprise offices.